I made Sonic Mania a lot harder. I have to spin this wheel, and whatever it lands on, I cannot do or collect. And after each zone, I have to spin again to add another challenge until everything on this wheel has been chosen. Additionally, I'll have 3 lives. I'll lose a life every time I break a rule. I lose all 3 lives and the video ends. The goal here is just to get through the whole game. Let's see if we can do it.
Why does he do this to himself?
Getting ready for the first spin, I was hoping for something fairly simple so I wouldn't be struggling on the first zone of the game. Alright, what's this first challenge gonna be? Let's see, please don't be anything crazy. No item boxes, that's tough, but hey, that's pretty manageable. That's pretty easy right there. This was honestly best case scenario because I still had all Sonic's base abilities and it wasn't like the items were littered around the stage. Again, we have 3 lives. You can't hit one item box for the first challenge. This should be very simple. My main goal was to retain all my lives until at least Flying Battery Act 1 because I wanted to be able to have all 3 lives to tank for later since I knew it was going to get really wild later. Okay, there is a... Okay, I'm gonna go up because there's speed shoes right there and I'm not about to accidentally hit those. So yeah, we're gonna go up. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think we should be good going up. I think we should be good. Alright, yeah, top path is cool. Act 1 was a breeze and I easily finished it without any worries. Act 2 was pretty easy too, but I definitely had to slow it down because of the more complex level design. Alright, I think we should be good going this way. I'm gonna go slow through this because I don't know what's coming up. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Alright, yeah. But right now the goal is just to not lose any lives. Because like, I need lives for later. I know these challenges are gonna get harder. Like the stuff that's on that wheel, bro, the stuff that was on that wheel, I'm gonna need a lot of lives later. Alright, so far so good. No items. Oh, I almost hit that one. If that platform right there was any lower, I probably would have accidentally hit that. Nice. We got through. Alright, we got through Green Hill Zone. Now you're gonna spin the wheel again and add another challenge to this list. Alright, this next spin right here was crucial. I need something else that was fairly simple so I can be sure that I can get to Studiopolis with all 3 lives. Alright, bro, what's our next challenge gonna be? Please don't be, please. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't get this as early. Losing the drop dash was different because now I lost an actual Sonic ability. Alright, so now we can't collect items or we can't drop dash. So this is when it's gonna start getting a little bit interesting here. Nevertheless, all things considered, it wasn't that bad compared to what I could have lost, but it still was an adjustment. Act 1 was pretty simple because the path that I usually would take was pretty safe and pretty straightforward. Alright, so far so good. I think the path that I usually take on this stage is good, so I don't think I have anything to worry about on this stage. But next stage is when it's gonna start getting pretty interesting because there's a lot of like passageways and stuff that lead to items. So this stage I'm not really worried about, hopefully. But next stage is definitely I gotta really like tee up right there. I really gotta tee up next stage. Like I said in the recording, I was really preparing for Act 2 because the level design was a lot more daunting with the randomness of everything. Alright, nice, we beat the boss. Alright, now let's go to Act 2. Act 2 is gonna be interesting because again, there's like a lot of passageways that lead to items. I'm gonna have to really be conscious. Got through Act 1 pretty easily, but I knew this next stage was about to be a challenge. There was only one thing about this stage I was worried about, and it was these right here. Since I didn't have these paths memorized, I was constantly worried about where these were gonna lead me to because I knew some of them would send me straight directly into an item. And obviously I wasn't interested in tanking a live this early into the challenge. Like anytime I go through those like passageways, bro, I gotta hope every time. Because I feel like every time I'm gonna feel like it's gonna lead me into an item. But unfortunately, just roll the clip. Alright. Making good progress. Oh no, bro! I noticed it last second, bro. That's an early live. That's early. That's kind of early. I knew instantly that I could have easily avoided that, and I sold badly. And as you can tell, I was pretty disappointed that I couldn't go into Studiopolis with all 3 lives. That's early. I knew it, bro. I knew it, bro. That's so annoying, bro. Hey, I still have 2 lives left though, and I knew if these next spins were fairly simple challenges, it could be managed. So I got through the rest of the chemical plant unscathed, and I even had the cleanest accidental combo in Puyo Puyo history. Oh, I didn't mean it. I would have been easy combo. Oh no, that's okay. For some reason I didn't see that. I just accidentally cooked right there. I just accidentally cooked. But after losing a life on chemical plant, I knew this next spin could make or break this challenge quickly. I knew I would have been pretty content with landing on no deaths, but really anything else would have been pretty devastating. All right, let's go. Come on, next one. Come on. No damage. Now I couldn't collect items, drop dash, or take damage. This wasn't as bad as it could have gotten, but it changed the whole dynamic of the challenge. So I can't even take damage anymore. This is on this stage. See, this is why I want to have 3 lives. This stage right here is not the stage to not be able to take damage. Now I have to actually be mindful of the enemies, and especially on Studiopolis, they could get extremely annoying. Like for example, these mic enemies that just drop out of nowhere. So I knew I had to be extra careful here, or I could see myself only having 1 life by the end of the zone. But as I was playing, I kind of made a realization. All right, so now that I can't take damage, I think I'm gonna get Supersonic. I'm gonna go ahead and get Supersonic. I'm gonna do it. Now this seems like a good idea, but the problem was that I only started getting the emeralds in Studiopolis, and I knew it was probably a little too late to be getting the emeralds now, because all it took was me landing on no rings, and just like that, getting the emeralds would be useless. Like I really could have been using Supersonic right now, breezing through these stages unscathed, can't take damage, and I just sold it all away. I was able to get to the boss easily, but keep in mind that the challenge also applied to the bosses, and not even 30 seconds into the boss. Oh my god, are you serious, bro? Now I'm got 1 life. And there was 1 life left. I instantly thought back to the goal I made for myself to get to Flying Battery with all 3 lives, and instantly lost a lot of hope for the rest of this challenge. But I knew that no deaths was still on the wheel, and if I got through Studiopolis Act 2 without losing my last life, Flying Battery could 100% be manageable with no deaths. Luckily, I was able to get through the rest of this boss without losing any lives, and quickly prepare for Act 2. Remember, 1 slip up and the challenge is cooked. This level right here also featured these tubes that kind of randomly lead you off to random spots, and I was kind of worried that I would randomly hit an item out of it. So I kind of went through the level kind of slowly. Overall though, outside this little funnel segment where there was an item, this stage wasn't that bad, and I was able to get to the boss without any hiccups. All right, here we are at the boss. Cool. The boss was easy as well, and I easily got through it. And it was time to spin again. This spin right here, out of all the spins, was the most important, because if you've been watching the challenges, you know the history I've had with Flying Battery. I needed to land on no deaths. I felt like if I would have landed on anything else, the run was over. All right, what's this next one gonna be? What is this next one gonna be, bro? Come on, please. This right here, next to no jumping, was the worst possible outcome. Not only can I not collect rings now, it made collecting the emeralds redundant now, so I can't collect the emeralds anymore. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. On top of that, I still couldn't collect items, couldn't drop dash, and couldn't take any damage. But I knew if I were to take it slow, I would have a legit chance at getting through this stage. So this first part right here was instantly a challenge. I didn't know for sure, but I had a slight feeling that there were rings up there, and I knew going anything above regular speed would shoot me right into the rings and end the challenge. So to avoid them, I was able to get the perfect speed just to barely stop.